Hey, good morning, guys. This is Bill Mabry with Bill Mabry Online Coaching and Team Alcaviva Whole House Systems and Hydrogen Rich Water medical devices. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Great topic today, guys. Something that we definitely need to talk about, and it's basically just more proof of how important intermittent fasting really is. And guys, I've been working with intermittent fasting for years now, and I've been trying to tell other health professionals how important intermittent fasting is for overall health. And most of the people are using the intermittent fasting for weight loss, but that's just not what it's used for. Matter of fact, intermittent fasting has been around for decades. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you a couple science case studies showing how important by changing your lifestyle, not only in the foods you're eating, but also by combining it with intermittent fasting. And I'm also going to show you some real proof. This proof shows that blood tests do not lie. Now, on all of our online coaching programs, we use a tool that will actually keep you accountable and that will actually show you that you're actually burning fat or your own stored body fat. Because see, when you're trying to lose that belly fat or body fat, aren't you looking to actually lose your own stored body fat? Doesn't that make more sense? It should. But what most trainers or most health coaches don't do is they don't use this tool that we're using to make sure that you're burning fat and you're burning your own stored belly fat or body fat or wherever you're trying to lose that fat at. And so what we have is we've come up with a tool that's actually going to keep you accountable, and that's why we've had the most success with most people that we're working with who follow our online coaching program. So first thing we got to do is identify the root cause to whatever medical issue you have, type 2 diabetes, fatty liver disease, high blood pressure, or for those of you that are looking to lose that unwanted belly fat or body fat, you got to know the root cause before you could actually fix it. So what do? We use this tool that I'm about to show you to make sure that the food you're eating is actually going to help you to lose that belly fat or body fat. Now, there are a couple of reasons why we have been so successful with most of our clients. First thing we have to do, we have to change the types of food you're eating. So we're going to customize a meal plan that is effective, that is going to actually put you into fat burning or turn you into a fat burning machine. So the meal plan itself is one of the most important parts of it. And again, and the second thing we're going to do is we're going to combine that meal plan with intermittent fasting, because that is the magic. That's where the magic actually starts from. Now, intermittent fasting is not a fad diet. This has been around since the beginning of time. So don't think it's a fad diet. It's not. But it has to be done right. Most people say, well, it didn't work for me. I've talked to so many people that have said that and found out later after asking them certain questions, they did it all wrong. Or their health coach did it all wrong, told them wrong. Or they're not combining it with the right types of meals to activate your body to become a fat burning machine. So a couple of the biggest reasons we keep you a couple of biggest reasons why our clients are so successful is we keep them accountable by doing this, by using this tool that we use. So what I want to do real quick before I get into science is I'm going to show you the tool that we actually use. Introduced her to intermittent fasting, and this is where her body fat or her glucose levels finally dropped. I think it took her about a week or two before it finally started getting down below 100, and now is consistent at 89. When her blood sugar levels are staying below 90 like this, she is now turning her body into a fat burning machine. This is how we are keeping people accountable to making sure they're sticking to the meal plan and the meals they're eating are actually working, because we are testing their blood glucose levels 3 times a week. This is also how we control the hormone that's causing you to be a type 2 diabetic, or, having fatty liver disease, or if you have high blood pressure. Okay, so let's go through the science real quick. So the first case study is I talked about in the video how we need to change your meals. So we need to change your meal to a high good dietary fat, low carb meals. In the National Library of Medicine by BMJ Open, Diabetes Research Care published in 2020 that a hormone known as insulin is the root cause of added body fat due to high levels of blood glucose for a long period of time, which makes you insulin resistant. The root cause to insulin resistance is the standard American diet, high processed carbs and refined sugars in your meals and in the drinks, and you're doing it throughout the whole day. The research used 49 patients who followed the high good dietary fat, low carb diet for 3 months, compared with the standard American diet group. They showed a significantly greater reduction in the A1C and body fat. The high good dietary fat, low carb group also has significantly greater reduction in fasting plasma glucose levels. Okay, so it lowered the glucose. So in the blood test, when you saw it was at 136, I think it was, we were able to drop it down to 89 to put her into a fat burning mode. The intermittent fasting to control insulin, combining it with intermittent fasting in the National Library of Medicine by the National Journal of Ecology, effects of intermittent fasting diet on glucose and fat metabolism and insulin resistance in patients with impaired glucose and lipid, which means a lot of triglycerides in their blood and their insulin levels are high. The effects of the intermittent fasting diet on glucose metabolism, insulin resistant, weight loss, lipid metabolism, and blood pressure control of patients with impaired glucose and lipid metabolism was evaluated. The fact that the intermittent fasting diet is an effective therapeutic option for patients with impaired glucose or insulin resistance and triglycerides in the blood, and it will improve the glucose and fat metabolism, as well as achieve significant weight loss improvement and reverse type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance, fatty liver disease, and high blood pressure. What is the solution? Well, the solution is to control the hormone that's causing you to add that belly fat or body fat. And the solution is keeping yourself accountable, and that's what we do with all of our online coaching programs. That's how I know that you're following the program the way it's designed. So what's your next step? Your next step is to go to billmabrycoaching@gmail.com, put in any questions you have, and we can also do a private consultation as well on the phone. Again, intermittent fasting, you guys, is the key, is the magic that's actually going to help you to lose that belly fat or body fat at any age. There's no age limit. Also, it's going to help you reverse type 2 diabetes, fatty liver disease, and high blood pressure. You guys, contact me and let's go over whatever issues you guys have.